Thank you very much, Madam Speaker. The procedural issue I am raising, the Honorable David Muhoozi, former CDF, and usually is the one who comes here because the Honorable Tafire doesn't come. He came and told Parliament that when soldiers and policemen are arresting people, they must identify themselves. General Muhoozi Kainerugaba, he said, I disagree with that minister. When I raised the issues here of deploying soldiers in South Sudan, and Parliament asked the Minister for Defense to explain, immediately the spokesperson of UPDF dismissed him. He said that one represents us only in Parliament. General Elweru there, he was called a buffoon by the CDF. One by one.
What is the procedural matter?
I am raising it if you allow me background. One by one, whether ministers, whether UPDF soldiers, whether committees of Parliament are becoming victims of CDF. So the procedural issue I am raising, Madam Speaker, whether you should not get government at the highest level to tell us, because recently he said, you opposition, you are going to beat you during elections. For us, we are Tutsi. These are serious matters that, Madam Speaker, everybody, every sane person must be concerned with. They are not matters that can just be ruled and we continue. I mean, I don't know, Elweru is about to run away. I don't know whether David Moore sits in his office comfortably. The Minister of Defense the other day was here. So we are all have become victims of this one man called Muhoozi Kainerugaba. This Parliament must find a solution.
At least for me, I'm not a victim. Because honorable members, what we need to look at, where does that information come from? On social media, anybody can post anything, anytime. Next item. Honorable members, you're going to drag, this order paper is long. Yeah, I'm going to give you after he has laid it. On him, eh? Okay. He has something on it.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker.
Is alternative justice. Is the alternative justice. You just hear from him.
Thank you, Right Honorable Speaker. Madam Speaker, I have two procedural matters.
Honorable Minister of Works, while you are away, we raised the issues of the roads in Kampala, the accidents in Kampala, and as Parliament, we are regretting why we even rationalize UNRWA. We want a statement from you tomorrow. We want a statement tomorrow.
It will come. It will come, Mama.
Okay.
Madam Speaker, I have two procedural matters. The first one regards the application of our rules of procedure. I have seen in circulation and a gazette saying that we have new rules of procedure which are not accessible by members. I don't have a copy, and I don't know whether this Parliament is now proceeding under the old rules or the new rules so that we are guided properly in processing the business. The second procedural matter is that I don't remember the day, but we had asked that the regulation, the new regulation by statutory instrument, I think called the UPDF establishment, and there was a commitment from the Attorney General that that copy would be brought here, because it is the one that operationalizes the UPDF Act, and it gives potentially the CDF some powers. If Parliament, which made the law, cannot follow on that establishment to see where the powers begin and end, it may be difficult. Some of the questions asked by members here may be in that regulation. Can we get commitment, and that
Thank you.
comes here so that we can examine whether the CDF and how the army is being managed now is in order, or there is something Parliament can do to change that law. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. The issue of the rules should be, the rules will be distributed, the new rules that have been gazetted. The clerk should distribute the new rules. That's what we are using now. The new rules should be distributed. AJ, on the issue of CDF.
Thank you, Right Honorable
UPDF.
Speaker. The UPDF is run in accordance with the UPDF Act. The establishment of UPDF is an administrative instrument which is used by the UPDF in setting up their structures internally. But all the powers are granted under the UPDF Act. That's where you should look.
Thank you.
Madam Speaker, that instrument.
He has only spoken English, which you've not understood. So you would have asked him maybe to speak in Luganda. Yes?
Madam Speaker, you know I don't speak Luganda. Are you addressing me?
I'm responding to him.
Yeah, you make it clear to the person, because...
To the person asking what has he said.
Thank you.
I mean...
Thank you, Madam Speaker. So the issue I am raising is that that instrument was made pursuant to a provision of the UPDF Act. It is a statutory instrument. And by law, if you read that act, it's supposed to be laid here, so that Parliament can interrogate whether it does not contravene the spirit of the act. That's all I am asking.
Okay.
Yeah.
AJ?
Well, I think I don't know it. I'm going to go and look for it, but I don't know it.
Thank you. Honorable Mao. Honorable Mao. Let Mao first lay his...
Madam Speaker, there are some members who are above the law here, obviously, as I've seen. You can call someone to the floor, then they interrupt and say whatever they want.
Can you
I'm also
your
calling
bill?
for rule of law in Parliament. Madam Speaker and honorable members, I beg to move that the bill entitled the Copyright and Neighboring Rights Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time. I also beg to lay a copy of the bill and a certificate of financial implications. I beg to move, Madam Speaker.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 129, Rule 1, Sub-Rule 1 of the Rules of Procedure, the bill stands referred to the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs, and Rule 129(2) applies.
Item 3.2, the Uganda People's Defense
Can
Forces.
I have these bills laid, then you bring your procedural matters?
Item 3.2, the Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025.
Honorable Minister. The Minister is there. Honorable members, the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs will lay the bill, and the bill is Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025, and this bill is in compliance with the court ruling of the Kabaziguruka case. Yes?
Madam Speaker and honorable colleagues, I beg to lay the bill entitled Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025 for the first reading.
Honorable Minister. Wait, let.
Honorable Speaker, you have even told us that we have got new rules in this House because the intention is to see that we streamline and get orderly. There is a way we ought to operate. The Minister of State for Trade, the Honorable David Bahati, has come here and he has told us that he begs to lay a copy of I do not know what. Honorable Speaker, that's not the way procedurally bills are read for the first time. The Prime Minister is here. Madam Prime Minister, why don't you organize your cabinet? Because even Honorable Bahati has just been ambushed. If your Minister for Defense is not present, you say you are always in charge. Why don't you take charge? And the reason I'm insisting on this, Honorable Speaker, is because we have seen a certain draft making circulation. We want to be sure what is being laid. The one making circulation, according to what we have read, actually contravenes Article 92. Oh, I'm on point of order. Prime Minister, calm down. I'm on point of order. Just relax. The draft that we have seen making circulation, Right Honorable Speaker, contravenes Article 92, which says you cannot pass a law to upset a decision of court, because the Supreme Court said civilians have no jurisdiction under military courts. That's the one we are seeing.
We'll debate
what is being laid here. We need to know.
We'll debate the bill when it comes. Let it be laid. Can you get the certificate and lay on table?
Right Honorable Speaker, Right Honorable Speaker, I'm requesting that the second thing on the agenda should be read within a minute.
The document is there.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker and members of Parliament. Right Honorable Speaker, my senior minister is here. I will kindly request that he comes and lays the certificate. Honorable Minister.
Honorable Minister of Defense, please lay the bill.
I take the pleasure to lay the copy of the certificate of financial implication.
Honorable members, Honorable Bahati moved the motion. And okay, Honorable please start afresh.
In accordance with Rule 134 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament of Uganda, I beg to move that the bill
Honorable members. Yes.
Right, Honorable Speaker. Where's the old? This 121.
Honorable members, Rule 134 is on the first reading of the bill. If you don't know how to read, go ahead.
Right, Honorable Speaker, I appreciate the House, the guidance I'm getting from you. I beg to move that the bill entitled the Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025 be read for the first time.
Thank you.
And I want to attach a copy of the Certificate of Financial Implication in accordance with Section 76 of the Public Finance Management Act 2015 as amended, and Rule 124 of the Rules of Procedure of Parliament of Uganda, and I lay the same certificate for Uganda People's Defense Forces Amendment Bill 2025.
Thank you. Pursuant to Rule 129.1 of the Rules of Procedure, the bill stands referred to Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs and the Committee of Legal and Parliamentary, and in furtherance to Rule 200, Sub-Rule 3 of Rules of Parliament, the Chairperson of Legal and Parliamentary Affairs is hereby designated to chair the joint committee. He will be deputized by the Committee of Defense and Internal Affairs. Honorable Nambose, we are not in a market. Can we people move correctly? Given that this bill is straightforward, and I am not going to allow people to come and do politics here. Given that the bill is straightforward, honorable members, I expect the committee to handle this and should be resolved before the end of the 4th session. So I expect the bill back soon. Next item.
Item 4 on the order paper.
Allow me to first leave that item and we go to the tribute. Can we first have the tribute paid?
Item 7 on the order paper. Motion for a resolution of Parliament to pay tribute to His Holiness the late Pope Francis, the Supreme Pontiff of the Catholic Church and Sovereign of the State of the Vatican City, for his selfless and dedicated service to the Catholic Church and humanity.